The lucky lady are what? Two handsome gentlemen on either side. Steve Walpert, thanks for being here. Michael Hamilton.
Absolutely.
These are theater folks in Augusta. I mean, you know that when you see Steve Walpert. We're talking today about the Fort Gordon Dinner Theater and a fun show that's going on right now that is not your average Shakespeare. It's the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged.
Yes.
Keyword abridged. So Steve, Betty, your wife, is directing this one.
Right. She's so excited about the show because she's got a terrific cast and a great group of people to work with at Fort Gordon, but also because she loves Shakespeare. And she's got a great sense of comedy, too. So combining this farcical treatment of Shakespeare with all these other components, she's just having a delightful time.
Well, I had a good laugh a few minutes ago because I saw a little video clip of Michael here. And in part of the show, Michael joined some other folks in a rap. So is Shakespeare like rolling over now in his grave?
So
the rapping.
Yes, the thing you have to understand about this show is it is Shakespeare done with your tongue firmly in your cheek.
Yeah.
It is fun from beginning to end. And so what you're referring to is when we perform Othello in the show, it's actually done as a rap. So,
and that had to...
It's been a fun journey to get to the point where I could learn to even begin to rap, because that's obviously not my
not your comfort zone.
No. So it's quite funny. It's really hilarious when you see it put together, because it actually tells the story of Othello in, what, 2 minutes maybe?
Right, yeah.
From beginning to end.
Well, how many of Shakespeare's plays does it go? Well, it says complete
37.
works.
Plus
wow.
all the sonnets in an hour and a half plus an intermission.
Oh
So
my
we do
gosh.
cover all of Shakespeare's works. Now, I can't tell you how we cover each one of them, because we want to keep
you can't
some
give it away.
surprises for the audience, but we do cover all of Shakespeare's works in this one show.
You have several opportunities left. The show's already started, but you can catch it again this coming weekend, and then you can catch it again on the 16th, 17th,
Yes.
and 18th.
Yeah, correct.
And I believe all the shows are at 7 p.m.?
Well, dinner starts at 7, and then the show starts at 8. And
And-
it's much easier. I just want to say it's much easier for dinner theater customers to get through the gate now than it used to be. So if anybody's thinking about they don't want to fight that gate situation, it's much easier now, so they should not worry about that.
Well, and I think that's an important thing to point out, because it did used to be really, really tough to get in out
Right.
there. So that's good that that's a little bit easier. And if you haven't done the Fort Gordon Dinner Theater, it is a lot of fun. We have a graphic to show you with those dates again, and a phone number that you can write down. The complete works of William Shakespeare. This weekend, the 10th and 11th, and the next weekend, 16th, 17th, and 18th. 7 o'clock, and the number you can call there on your screen, 793-8552. Michael,
Yes.
you've done a lot of local theater,
I have.
and I know that you've done a video because I was in it
Yes,
with you.
absolutely. What a joy that was.
Yeah.
We won't tell them what we were doing, right?
right. We were in a video,
Yes.
But what has this been like for you to be in this one?
Well, it's been a joy, first of all, because it's Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare, and there are not a lot of opportunities here locally to do Shakespeare. It's just not something that is done with regularity. So getting to do Shakespeare, it's a challenge because it's a line-heavy show, and it's not conversational language,
Yes.
very much so. Even
Yeah.
Shakespeare is sometimes twisted, so that's been fun. And then learning new skills. I mean, good grief, who would have thought I would have ever learned how to rap before? So, I mean, you never know when you go into a show sometimes what skill you're going to learn.
Right.
And that is neat, and we do have to kind of get pushed out of our comfort zone
We do.
to learn new
It-
things.
That's the nice thing about doing theater. It's always a challenge.
And it's such a funny show. I watched
It is.
rehearsal last night. I never stopped laughing. Okay?
Yeah.
And the crew people who were watching were also just yucking it up. So this is not your dry, boring Shakespeare, as Michael said. This is very, very funny.
Lots of local folks in it?
There's 3 local folks in it. Okay, the 3
Uh-huh.
guys play all the parts, and they're all local.
What?
Yes.
You
play all the roles.
guys are doing all of it.
Yes, male and female. Which adds another layer of comedy to it.
It certainly
right?
does. It's kind of like we buried the lead there. Okay, I was thinking you had different groups for each.
No,
No.
no.
Wow.
They do it all.
Oh my gosh. How do you learn that much material?
Well, you do have to spend a significant amount of time at home, just the hard work of grinding through the lines and learning them.
Because
So,
you don't have the little IFB
No,
that I
we
have
don't,
where
we
they
don't.
could feed me my lines.
No, we have to know them.
Wow.
Even the part that's backwards, they have
You even
to
have to
learn
know the
that.
backwards
Okay.
part. Even though the
That-
audience isn't going to pick up on the lines exactly because it will sound a little bit like gibberish, but we have to know what the line is and say it correctly so that we do it in backwards order. So that is quite comedic in the rehearsal process for sure.
I can count backwards from 10 to 0, but I don't know that I could do much more than that. You've really been working both sides of your brain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I never thought I'd be memorizing backwards lines. Yet another challenge in this show, right?
Well, it sounds like a great time, and again, it's always fun out there at the Fort Gordon Dinner Theater. Nice
you.
dinner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It'll be a
Very
nice
nice
dinner.
dinner, yeah.
And then a fun show. So be sure and check it out, and you can always find that information again on our website, WJBF.com. Just go to the Jenny page. Michael, Steve, I appreciate your
All right,
time.
thank you.
Thank you, Jenny.
All right.
Wonderful.
Thank you. We'll be right back.